I introduce Honorable Samuel Poghisio, Senate Majority Leader and West Pokot Senator. Honorable Poghisio, thank you for making time for us this evening, and I trust you can hear me. I guess I'd like to hear from you. Are you proud of being elected a Majority Leader under the cloud of controversy that you must be sensing at this time?
Well, first of all, I want to confirm that I can hear you very well. I could hear Senator Murkomen very well, and I think that what you're asking is how I can be proud if the situation is controversial. And obviously you can't be proud of being elected under circumstances which are controversial, but that, in my view, was not the situation. So you're asking me if I'm proud if I was elected Senate Majority Leader. Yes, I am. Not only proud, but I'm really grateful to the Jubilee Party coalition. As you know, this is the majority side of Parliament, and Senator Murkomen has served us as Majority Leader for those nearly 3 years, and did such a great job. And I can assure you, I can say he has been a very, very strong leader in the Senate, and one who would he never let us down on our side. And so I would say that I must congratulate him first for the years that he has served. A strong man. He holds to his beliefs. He holds to whatever he believes. And so I do want to take this opportunity to say I'll seek him out. I will reach out and get that advice that he could not give right now.
Okay. Are you concerned that the next time you are in Senate, as you walk in there as a Majority Leader, that there are some senators who will question how you got to that position? How will you reconcile that within yourself?
I don't know. I mean, the way I got to the position is very clear. I am a part of the Jubilee coalition. I am a leader with a past and experience, and I've been in this parliament, around this parliament, for a very, very long time. I have served in capacities of the Speaker's panel. I have been, as you know, a minister. I have been a chairman of the party, of a political party. So, I mean, those who question would not question my integrity, or they would not question my ability to do the work. And so if they question the process that brought Honorable Murkomen to be Majority Leader is the same process that has brought me to be Majority Leader. And so those questions you just have to reference. They'll get to know that it's exactly the same system that makes you Majority Leader.
Okay, I'm not sure Honorable Murkomen would agree with that, but we have already released him. And you referenced you being part of the Jubilee coalition. That merger between Jubilee and KANU as well, which we got to hear about over the weekend, it seemed to be quite a secretive affair. Why was this, Honorable Poghisio?
That is really according to you or somebody else. That question, I tell you, it's not. The question about secrecy doesn't arise because it's even published in your media. I mean, it's been even broadcast when Uhuru Kenyatta came to a KANU delegates conference and pronounced himself right that day before the election that after he wins the election with the support of KANU, he said it, and if you want to quote his words, he says, "You'll be Ndani of the government." So I mean, it's not something secretive. It's been well known. Secondly, since we were elected, we have been part and parcel of the Jubilee coalition. I've been chairman of a committee. Gideon Moy has been chairman of a committee, still is. We vote with that side, so there's no secrecy. The whole thing has been in agreement from the very beginning.
Okay, you said there was no secrecy, although many within the Jubilee Party say they had no idea about it, and they've even gone to the Political Party Disputes Tribunal on the same matter. Nevertheless, you probably understand that you have waded into a very acrimonious atmosphere that is the Jubilee Party at this time. How do you plan to navigate? That same atmosphere might have ousted your predecessor. How will you ensure you don't make the same mistakes?
I am ready and aware that there might have been acrimony, but I tell you, the Senate is still made up of very mature, very very principled, very what you call a uniting membership. The Senate is very few in the Senate would probably want to introduce animosity into the running of the affairs of the Senate. And that would be something engineered from outside of the Senate. It will not be from within the Senate. I don't expect that within the Senate that you would have people who will want to make it difficult for the majority leader. We supported Murkomen throughout. There was not a single time when we did not support him and his team. So it is very clear, and given the promise that he would like to work with us in the Senate, we'll probably experience this problem for a very short time, and I think very soon we'll realize as a Senate together that we will need to make progress. And I think I'll get the support that's necessary to move things.
Okay. You appear very optimistic, but nevertheless, we'll have to wait and see how things pan out. What do you hope to have in terms of a relationship between you and Deputy Party Leader William Ruto as the now Senate Majority Leader?
No, as a Senate, you know, by the way, there must be a distinction between the Jubilee Party and the Jubilee Coalition. And the Jubilee Coalition involves us. And so the leadership of that coalition are still the President, Deputy President, and many other people. And so I am a stickler to the rules. I understand that the relationship is intertwined. And so, like Murkomen was saying, if you are supposed to be in a place, and it is the Deputy President who has mentioned that you come to that place, or he has an opinion, or he has something that he wants to do, we'll work with him exactly the same way that we would work if the party leader would call, and so on. My only worry is that there seems to be a situation where we have been, a wage has been driven, or a possibility that the party has been torn. And I think that is what we need to sort out, so that there is no saying that if this person is, I'm on this side or that side. And for a long time, the people who cultivated that division between the Jubilee Party members are the ones to blame. And I think that this is actually part of the problem that this coalition has been going through, where there's a strong division. So we wanted to make sure that we can kind of tear that down and bring membership together. You asked me specifically about Deputy President. I have absolutely no issues with the Deputy President.
Okay, let me ask you my last question and then a clarification on your social media account, because there's been some confusion on that. But before that, your predecessor, Honorable Murkomen, has been on record, at least for the last couple of months, that Parliament is dead. National Assembly, he's targeted quite specifically, but Parliament as a whole, including the Senate, do you hold the same view, that it is an appendage of the executive?
No, I cannot hold the same view. I think that Senator Murkomen would do well to make that statement anywhere. But once you have accepted the position of leader of government business, or the leader of majority, you basically are serving that same government, and actually whatever program that the government has given you for the House, that is for you to do. I always thought that if the senator wanted to say something very strong, he has so many supporters, so many friends, so many other people who can say it, put it better, because he is expected to actually support the program that is at hand, and the move the government position on it. There's a difference between moving the legislative agenda of government and being principled and supporting devolution. That's a different thing altogether. But once it comes to the table, once it comes to the House, it is your duty to move it. You might not strictly believe in it. If you don't believe in it, just ask somebody else to move it, rather than looking like you are actually opposing it from within. And I think that is something that I'm going to try and do. And I'll seek a lot of help and support from people and wide. But if I don't believe in it, I have enough people. I can say you can move this so that you don't compromise yourself. But looking like you're speaking you having double-speak sometimes is what brings problems to a leader.
Okay. Honorable Poghisio, thank you for your time this evening. I hope we'll have more time in the future to have a lengthier interview, even as you take up that role. But one question that many are asking is, what is your official Twitter handle? There has been 1 or 2 Twitter handles with the name @SamuelPoghisio that have been tweeting all manner of things for the last 2-3 days. Which one is yours?
Well, I have seen people calling themselves all sorts of names. I was surprised actually on this station, I think on this network, that you even brought this up yesterday, I think, as if it was from me, saying that have a look at us. No, these are none of those is my official Twitter handle, and none of those that you have had so far. So very soon, I think I'll be able to show that this is the one that is official.
Okay.
As I settle down, I have not yet decided. I've decided not to do anything yet on the matters that are at hand. So you'll soon start seeing, and I think that as soon as I get settled, we'll start seeing. So all those guys who clone my account and do their own things are doing it so they can get following, or they can do because I don't know what they are writing.
Welcome.
I hope that they will not write things which are not characteristics of me coming out of my mind. And so, yes, they look like me. There are pictures of me.
But it's not you.
They sign in my name, but that's not me.
Thank you for making that clarification on the show. I guess you understand some of the challenges of the post that you have taken as Senate Majority Leader. Thank you so much for joining us on the program, Honorable Poghisio.
Thank you.
And I hope to have you back on Newsnight very soon to talk further on the various issues that affect the country.